What's going on? Jeezy TV here, back with another YouTube video. Man, I am grinding these videos out for you guys because I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I took a little vacation break and now I'm back and I'm better than ever. I got so much content to get off my hands here. We got a lot of stuff in the news. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. Yeah, let's just get right into it. Roddy Ricch is a free man after he was arrested in NY on gun charges yesterday. He wasn't able to perform at Governor's Ball. That's kind of a developing story that happened with Roddy Ricch. I don't know what the hell happened. It's kind of unfortunate for the people that bought tickets to the Governor's Ball. That's a big event in hip-hop and music in general. So we have a hot take on Twitter to react to. I don't know who needs to hear this, but Tyler, the Creator, is definitely not on the same level as Drake, J. Cole, and Kendrick Lamar. Tweet is going viral. A lot of Tyler fans out there would rebuke this, including me myself. I would not sleep on Tyler, the Creator. I think Tyler, the Creator is an absolutely fantastic discography. Not something to overlook at all. He has albums that are better than Drake's best. Igor is better than Take Care. Whatever you say Drake's best, Igor is better than. Call Me If You Get Lost is debatably better than anything Drake's put out. You could say Flower Boy is better than anything Drake put out. You can arguably say three of Tyler's albums are better than anything Drake has put out. And if you put a side-by-side ranking of all of their albums, most of Tyler's discography is going to be in the top 10, guys. I mean, you could say the same for J. Cole. I really like J. Cole, and honestly, as a rapper, I think he's better than Drake. Drake's better artistically, creatively. Maybe not even that. I don't know. I don't really like slandering Drake that much, but when you put my favorite rapper, Drake, or Tyler, against it, and by the way, this is subjective. You don't have to agree with me. You know, you see the albums in the background over here. You see that. I'm a ride or die Tyler, the Creator fan. I'll support him for many years. Kendrick Lamar, I get Kendrick Lamar. He's not close to... He is kind of close to Kendrick Lamar, but Kendrick Lamar is on his own level from these four rappers you just mentioned, okay? Let's just move on from that. National rent for apartments is up 15% over the year. The average rent for an apartment is above $2,000 for the first time ever. Wow. A new report from Redfin shows that nationally listed rents for available apartments rose 15% from a year ago, and the median listed rent for an available apartment rose above $2,000 a month for the first time. Rents are up more than 30% in Austin, Seattle, and Cincinnati. In Los Angeles, the median asking rent is $3,400. Even in formerly affordable cities such as Nashville, it's now $2,140, up 32% from last year. I mean, realistically, has anyone saved any money this year? I mean, a lot of people are just considering building a fucking dirt house instead at this point. Rent is just skyrocketing. Everything is skyrocketing. People have got to understand more money is in the rotation. We got different governments running this country, of course. Democratic to Republican in terms of the economy is going to be nowhere near close to each other. And people have to kind of realize that. There's definitely the trade-offs. So, there's a video of Kodak brushing his hair with a chip bag. I thought that was kind of a funny moment. Kodak got him a special brush. Kind of interesting. I guess like the static from the... What the hell? I don't have any more to say about that. Anyways, 31 people arrested for planning a riot near Idaho Pride events. Police detained 31 people found inside the U-Haul truck. Great job for law enforcement to handle this situation. Idaho cops successfully foiled what could have been a repeat of Charlottesville by pulling over a U-Haul truck filled with 31 members of a white supremacist group near a Pride event. The following is called Patriot Front. You probably first heard of them during the deadly Charlottesville protest in 2017, and on Saturday, nearly 36 other members were packed into the back of the truck. Police believe the many wearing white supremacist insignias, face coverings, and shirts that said Reclaim America are planning a riot and go head-to-head with people participating in the Pride in the Park event. I mean, what the hell are we doing, man? Like, can you let people be who the fuck they want to be? I think it's strange how fucking insecure people are to be like, oh, people want to be gay? Reclaim America. What the hell are you talking about? Alright, I'm not going to say much more about it. Lil Baby released The Bigger Picture 2 years ago, very monumental record. It is possibly one of Lil Baby's best songs. It might be. People are saying it's one of the best songs to ever come out. That's kind of wild, Gideon. Shout out to you, though. Who the fuck is... Okay. He used the song, address social inequalities that black people in America face, kind of like his version of Kendrick Lamar's All Right, and I think he did great with it. I love this song. Shout out to him for that. It's a very big moment in his career. A Biggie hologram is spotted in Brooklyn. Pretty cool. A lot of people are saying X and Juice are the next to get that. I don't know why all these rappers' names are associated. I get it. They're all dead. But come on. Let Biggie have his moment in Brooklyn. This is big news. Squid Game Season 2 officially ordered at Netflix. Squid Game is officially coming back for Season 2. And don't worry, as a TV show enthusiast, I will be reviewing that on this channel once it comes out, so have the noti bell on, whether it's years down the road or not. This is very fire. A lot of people enjoyed the first season, me included. The green light, man. No pun intended. I'm definitely ready for it. I hope you guys are too. A whole new round is coming, man. It took 12 years to bring the first season of Squid Game to life last year, but it took 12 days for Squid Game to become the most popular Netflix series ever. Shout out to all the fans for making it go crazy. I mean, I loved the show. I watched it. Jihan returns. The frontman returns. Season 2 is coming. The man in the suit with Didashi might be back. You'll also be introduced to Young Hee's boyfriend, Cheol Soo. Join us once more for a whole new round. Shout out to Hwang Dong-hyuk. I mean, that dude's a legend. Chief Keef buys a Scooby-Doo Lambo. I would cop. I think this is cool. A lot of people are saying it's kind of goofy, but people don't understand that he can do whatever the fuck he wants with his money, and I think it's put to great use. Dude, he has some very dope-ass Lamb trucks. He has like a yellow Lamb truck. Yeah, it's fire. Teen robs 6 businesses in 60 minutes. Hugged his first victim and apologized. Very efficient man, possibly a world record best robber ever. Obviously he got caught, but very fucking efficient, holy shit. The 19-year-old was arrested for holding up 6 businesses in less than an hour, hugged his first victim and apologized. Police say Joshua Mora would go on to rob 5 more Northeast Dallas businesses. He is now facing multiple accounts of aggravated robbery. Interesting situation, but let's move on. DJ Khaled with a message. It breaks my heart. They didn't believe us. Jay-Z did. God did. Album mode. It's special. Very. So, Jay-Z possibly being on this album, he might have secured it. I mean, Jay-Z believed in him before anyone else ever did, I suppose. Jay-Z, man. Wow. Jay-Z possibly being on a brand new DJ Khaled album is pretty much what he is implying, and I don't think that's happened, except for, I got the keys with Future and Beyonce, but that was alright. Roddy Ricch, okay, this was obviously from before. He was allegedly arrested on his way to perform at Governor's Ball. His set at Governor's Ball was canceled after he never showed up. I mean, Playboi Carti was there, so I guess people were excited. It's very unfortunate. Man arrested after rapping about the ATMs that he robbed. I mean, he's just living his raps. There's no cap in his raps at all. I mean, Riley, whose rap name is 213 Jug God, released a song on YouTube called Make It Home last month in which he brags about robbing ATMs. The lyrics describe robbing ATMs in different states, having thousands of dollars in the car, and praying that they make it home without getting stopped by the police. Ladesian Riley, 30, was one of 4 people charged for allegedly holding up an ATM technician at a Bank of America in Nashville as he serviced the machine on Monday. One of the getaway cars, a Hyundai Elantra, had been rented through Hertz, cops said. Using aviation units, police tracked the Hyundai and a maroon Jeep that accompanied to a Motel 6 in Dixon, Tennessee. Detectives watched the group load up the Jeep with what appeared to be cash. They then saw Riley, Cassandra Dugas, and Darius Dugas drive off in the vehicle after checking out of the motel while Alton left in the Hyundai. Soon after the suspects took off in both cars, police moved in and arrested all 4 with help from the FBI. Gotta stop rapping about stuff like that. Lil Baby is having a screening for his new documentary. The screening is in New York. Hopefully they make this streamable. This is a pretty big moment. Untrapped, the story of Lil Baby. I will definitely be tuning into that. That looks quite interesting. A world premiere of it, June 11th. So, yeah. What is the song of the summer is the big question? What do you guys think the summer anthem is? And to be honest, I don't know yet. Summer song. No, I don't really know. I like the song "Free the Homies." Free the Homies by Vince Staples. That's one of my favorites. It sounds very summery. Two workers saved after falling into chocolate tank at M&M factory. Firefighters had to cut a hole in the tank to rescue them. Oh wow! Shout out to Eminem the rapper as well. Very Willy Wonka-esque. Both patients were transported to the hospital. Assistant Supervisor Nick Schoenberger of Lancaster County 911 Dispatch said one patient was transported by ground and one person was transported by helicopter. Fire crews have eliminated pulling them straight out of a tank. They have to cut a hole in the side of the tank to get them out. Very weird. 24K Golden gets his own holiday in San Francisco. June 9th is officially 24K Golden Day in San Francisco. I mean, people are saying he's bad, but honestly, he has some bangers. I don't really like him that much, but if you get a holiday in your city, that's very special. Fulton County DA getting death threats over the YSL RICO case. Young Thug fans force Fulton County DA to increase security. No, we don't believe that these threats were directed by. They don't believe that these threats were directed by anyone that is in the YSL indictment. They would say that threats are coming from people that are very sympathetic, maybe admirers in YSL, and people who are connected with them in some sense. So that's an interesting development on the Young Thug situation. NLE Choppa says he can help heal Justin Bieber after revealing that he's suffering from Ramsay Hunt syndrome. That's one of the big stories as well. I mean, NLE Choppa might be sponsored by something. He's trying to heal people. He's very spiritual now. It's kind of a weird bag he's in. Tried to have my label DM Justin Bieber on Instagram. I don't know if it was sent out because I don't run it, but can y'all please do me a favor and let him know I have what can help? I promise. I just want to help and heal. Gas hits $5 in all 50 states. One of the biggest headlines of the year. A national average hits $5 for the first time ever. The rising prices owe to a summer travel boom that has brought more people to the pump. The spike in demand coincides with a shortage of crude oil supply amid the Russian invasion of Ukraine, which prompted a widespread industry exit from Russia that pushed millions of barrels of oil off the market. In California, the state with the highest gas prices, drivers paid an eye-popping average of $6.40 per gallon. I mean, the 90s might have been messed up, but this is messed up now. I mean, I think it definitely needs to stop, but what can we do about the economy? J. Cole leaves CEBL basketball team after 4 games. J. Cole is leaving to go on tour. I mean, he's balling either way. I would be ready for a Cole tour if I was going, but obviously I'm going to be seeing him in Chicago, so I'm very fucking excited. After playing only 4 games with the team, he confirmed that it would be his last game for a while. He did the same thing in Africa, and he never came back. Detectives say YNW Melly was likely the shooter. The detective will testify at his trial. Police Detective Christopher Williams will be called by prosecutors. I'm just going to say it like this. Prosecutors as an expert witness, where he will tell the jury it was more likely Melly fired the fatal shots inside the car. The detective, who says he has extensive training and expertise in reconstructing shootings, says his analysis shows it's a better bet Melly, not co-defendant Coatland Henry, fired the fatal shots, though he's not saying it will with absolute certainty. Melly is not looking good right now there. Lil Wayne showed an interview speaking on mental health. He sat down with Emmanuel Acho to discuss being lonely when he's away from his fans. I mean, I definitely think rappers need to focus on mental health. That's a big point. 2 days ago, happy belated birthday to Kodak Black. He turned 25 years old. He's honestly a GOAT for his generation. His best song is definitely No Flockin', because it's what really put him on. Oh, wow. It's awesome. I just got to zoom through these. 999 Club announces Fighting Demons X Flight or V-Loan 2.0 collection. Y'all rocking with the collection. I am. It looks pretty cool, actually. I kind of looked through, saw some of the stuff. I can't really cop too much more V-Lone, though. It's really getting a little much. Only 9.99 pieces are made per item. Obviously, it's already out and done. Feature from Drake or beat from Ye? Kind of a discussion. Which one would you guys pick? Let me know in the comments. I would say beat from Ye, then tell Drake to hop on it. Drake to hop on it. More on the government. U.S. inflation hits 40-year high of 8.6%. U.S. inflation accelerated 8.6%. U.S. inflation accelerated to a fresh 40-year high in May, a sign that price pressures are becoming entrenched in the economy. That will likely push the Federal Reserve to extend an aggressive series of interest rate hikes and adds to political problems for the White House and Democrats. The Consumer Price Index increased $8.6 from a year earlier in a broad-based advance. The widely followed inflation gauge rose 1% from a month earlier, topping all estimates. Shelter, food, and gas were the largest contributors. I don't know who to blame for this. Biden 2024, I suppose. The success rate for being a rapper isn't that high, 21 Savage said in an interview. Maybe some rappers need to hang it up, to be honest. It's hard to stay on. I don't know. Top 3 things Jay-Z spends his money on. 21 Savage reveals the top 3 things Jay-Z spends his money on. Food, gas, and casino, I suppose. That's funny. Playboi Carti throws guitarist across stage. Who knows what's wrong with Carti? I don't know. It's kind of weird. Maybe it was a joke. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. That's pretty bad, honestly. It doesn't look good. Travis Scott, LaFlame is up to something. Utopia might be coming out soon, guys. I mean, Batman Begins. Let's see here. Let's talk about why the game thinks he's the best rapper. Interviews. There's a lot of rappers I could probably name that's better than the game. I'm not even going to start. And other news, Toronto to host the 2026 World Cup. I didn't really see that coming. That's interesting. Shout out to Messi. Shout out to CR7. Cristiano Ronaldo, they're probably going to be retired by then. Sports journalist Irfan Ghaffar reported on Thursday that Toronto and Vancouver would be the lone Canadian cities announced next week as host for the international soccer tournament, leaving Edmonton, thought to be a front runner, out of the picture entirely. Interesting. Let's talk about Mike Dime. Shout out to him. He might be able to rap on any beat, man. New track Talk to Me shows off his versatility. Interesting. U.S. will no longer require COVID tests for international travel. Starting Sunday, you are no longer required to have a COVID test. Biden catches a W. I did have the vaccine. The Biden administration is lifting its requirement that all travelers test negative for coronavirus before flying to the U.S. amid pressure from airlines that viewed the measure as an excessive and blamed it for depressing ticket purchases. The change will take effect just after midnight of June 12th and be reassessed by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention in 90 days. Justin reveals half of his face is paralyzed. Prayers up to him. Pretty heartbreaking news from Justin Bieber. That sucks to go through. Just hope that he gets through it. He's a legend. He deserves better health, I guess. Marlon Wood. Texas Zoo seeks help identifying a creature. Our Amarillo Zoo captured a strange image outside the zoo. People are saying it's just Sonic the Hedgehog. We don't know. They're asking for the public's help identifying this strange-looking creature. Lil Wayne dropped a Carter 3 14 years ago today. There's a lot of good songs on that album. 1 million copies sold total. It's a very classic record. First week, 1 million copies. They were different back then. Kevin Gates shoots a shot at Ruby Rose, Nicki Minaj, and Beyonce. I don't know. He might be able to pull some of them. I definitely rock with Ruby Rose. She's a pretty fine female. Super general freestyle. Coach has interesting music video. Yada yada yada. Rap interviewed Baby Tate. Shout out to Baby Tate. She's going to be at Rolling Loud or Lollapalooza. I go off the rap page, so shout out to these guys. They kind of talk about her turning her affirmations into a hit song. Yeah. FBG Cash was allegedly killed 3 days ago, sending prayers and condolences. 2 people were shot, one fatally on the city's south side. We're sending our prayers and condolences to his family. The first trailer for Black Adam is here. A lot of people are pretty excited. I don't know how Marvel's going to respond. I must tune in. Many fans are excited. The Rock was a great choice for the role. It shows in the trailer. Yeah. MGK entered the first show on a sold-out arena tour on a helicopter. I mean, MGK can perform. Packed out house. He doesn't make the best music, but I can't deny that yeah. 21 Savage explains how Jay-Z and Meek Mill helped him when the world thought he was going to be deported by the UK by ICE. When the world found out he was from the UK at that time. The game with the tweet, relationships are business deals these days, and that's why they don't last. I agree. That's a pretty good statement. I mean, I don't really like him now for his Eminem stuff, but let's see here. What else we got? Women allowed topless in pools in Germany in a measure aimed at increasing gender equality. People are saying it's a W. People are saying they got to get to Germany ASAP. Kind of down bad. The city of Göttingen in Lower Saxony, central Germany, will be the first in the country to allow the practice of female topless swimming in its indoor and outdoor pools, thanks to a measure aimed at increasing gender equality. 3 days ago was Happy Birthday to Johnny Depp. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was my favorite movie from him. Shout out to Johnny Depp. Obviously, new music has been coming out, but anyways, Drake rumored to drop a mixtape soon. A new Drake mixtape could be dropping soon. There's a rumor going around. Summer mixtape, possibly. Hopefully, it's true. Possibly some more Drake bangers. I need to cut this video short. Good God. Travis Scott hopping off a jet, showing himself around for Utopia, really. YK Osiris shown in a video giving out money. He must have paid his debts, and he's all good. He blessed some kids with $100 bills. Very inspiring. Discussion question: name an. Oh my God, I don't know if I can make this video any longer. This is very painful. Underrated Playboi Carti song. Which Playboi Carti song needs more love? Magnolia is definitely a classic, but I wouldn't say it's a underrated song. It's a song that really put him on. Post Malone has smoked 80 cigs in one day. He's got to stop, man. I mean, that's terrible. He smokes 40 to 45 cigarettes a day, and the most he's ever smoked is 80. That's terrible. He needs to get over that. Amazon will now let you virtually try on shoes before purchase. Interesting. It's an interesting feature. I don't really know who's buying shoes off of Amazon, but some people might try it. I don't know. Customers are now able to virtually try on pairs from New Balance, Adidas, Reebok, and more. I'm not going to talk about Post Malone's album too much, but multiple people killed in shooting at Maryland manufacturing facility. Maryland authorities said there are multiple victims. Just keep praying for the world, man. There were multiple victims in a mass shooting Thursday in Maryland on June 9th, 2022 at approximately 2:30 p.m. Deputies from the Washington County Sheriff's Office responded to the 12900 block of Bickel Road, Smithsburg, Maryland, in reference to a shooting. At this time, the Sheriff's Office can confirm that there are multiple victims and the suspect is no longer a threat to the community. This is a rapidly evolving incident and we will release information as we are able. The Washington County Sheriff's Office said there was a large police presence on Bickel Road in Smithsburg, about 1.5 hours from Washington, D.C. Prayers and condolences. Jennifer Lopez says sharing the Super Bowl stage with Shakira was the worst idea. Worst idea in the world to have 2 people do the Super Bowl. I don't know why she's hating. It worked with this year's Super Bowl. I don't know why it couldn't work with her. On a new Netflix documentary called Halftime, she explains that performing with Shakira is the worst idea in the world and that she believed they should have given them 20 minutes to make it work. What the hell? Michigan gas prices force sheriff to cut response to non-urgent calls. Deputies and okay, I'm done with. Okay, I'm done, guys. Stop 15-year-old stop Russian tanks with the drone. Grammys introducing new rewards, yada yada. I'm done. I'm gassed out. I will come back with full news content tomorrow, but I'm done for tonight. I'm probably gonna go watch some Euphoria. Peace before I fucking fall asleep from doing all that shit I just did. I'm out. I'm probably not gonna stream on Twitch tonight, but look forward to any night. I'm definitely gonna be streaming. I'm gonna stream tomorrow night probably. Tuesday night, maybe Wednesday night from like 10 to 12. I'll probably give you guys a 2-hour stream-ish. Thursday night I'll stream. Friday and Saturday night I gotta kind of be careful not to stream too late, but I'm out, guys. That might have been a little boring.